Hello guys, welcome back to Nigeria Pen Media YouTube channel. If this is the first time of watching our channel, please do well to subscribe. Today we have the news to share with you guys. The headlines: Rivers, Bayelsa, Abia, Ebonyi, Kogi, Akwa Ibom states relax lockdown for Easter. Just stay tuned to listen to the news in details. Some Nigerian states have relaxed the coronavirus lockdown order to allow for people to celebrate Easter. Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu on Thursday directed his officers and men to enforce the restriction designed to contain the spread of coronavirus during the Easter celebration. While felicitating with the Christians as they mark Easter, he urged worshippers to observe prayers and worship programs in their homes. Police spokesman Frank Mba urges religious leaders in Lagos and Ogun states and the Federal Capital Territory FCT Abuja, as well as others affected by the restriction order, to continue to cooperate with relevant government agencies. The IGP noted that the call has become necessary in order to curtail the community spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has immensely challenged humanity across all spheres of life, he said. States such as Imo, Ebonyi, Bayelsa, and Abia, which earlier imposed restrictions, relaxed them yesterday. Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma said residents were free to shop today for Easter, today, which is Friday, the 10th of April 2020. Imo State Governor made that speech that all the citizens can shop today, this Friday, for Easter. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Declan Emolumba, said in a statement that food markets and food vending supermarkets would be allowed to open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. today, Friday. The total lockdown of the state resumed with full force from Saturday, April 11, which is tomorrow, 2020, he added. Ebonyi State government also granted a partial restoration of religious activities in the state. The government relaxed the ban on burials by giving those in the state between April 9 and 20 to bury their dead loved ones. Commissioner for Information and State Orientation, Uchenna Oji, said worshippers are expected to attend their normal service only on Sunday for Christians and Friday for Muslims, with effect from April 12, 2020. Every worshipper must wear a face mask, or the nose mask rather, including handkerchief or head tie. The service center must be provided with hand sanitizers and running water from washing of hands. There shall be no religious gathering other than on Sundays. Also yesterday, Abia State government announced a 2-day intra-state movement. That is movement only in the state. Secretary to the State Government SSG, Chris Ezem, said residents were free to move about on Good Friday, which is today, the 10th of April 2020, and Easter Sunday, to enable them to shop and perform other religious activities in commemoration to Easter. Rather, Rivers State government also temporarily relaxed the restrictions. In a broadcast on Thursday, Governor Oyezom Wike said the directive permits the Muslim community to observe their Jumat prayer today, while Christians can hold Easter service on Sunday. For the avoidance of doubt, the relaxation on mass religious gathering is limited only to the aforementioned respective dates. The Lagos State debunked reports that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has relaxed the lockdown order in the state, describing the news as false. Commissioner for Information and Strategy Baga Omotoso said the lockdown order was made by the president, and it is only the president that can relax or extend it rather. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has not relaxed the lockdown order. He is not in position to do so because he is not imposed the lockdown order in the first place. That is not the first person to impose the lockdown in the state. Rather, it's the president that imposed it. So it is only the president that has the power to still remove it or extend it. The governor will not unilaterally relax the restriction of movement. The lockdown order is in the best interest of everyone. I hereby urge the Lagosians to exercise more patience by staying at home so that the gain recorded so far in our fight against COVID-19 will not be filtered away. Also, Bayelsa state government also relaxed its lockdown measures for Easter celebrations. Governor Duoye Diris, Acting Chief Priest Secretary Mr. Daniel Alabra said the measure was specific to church service during the Easter celebration, that is in Bayelsa State. He said churches with large congregation would be permitted to have 50 persons during service, while 20 worshippers will be allowed for smaller churches. That is to say, in a congregation that we have thousands of members, the only people permitted to be inside the church is just 50. Then in a smaller congregation, it is expected to be just 20. That is the margin from 1 to 50 in a larger congregation. Then the margin for the smaller congregation is 1 to 20. That is the range. So if it exceeds this very range, the congregation would be punished, because you must follow the rules of the government. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello lifted the ban on religious grounds. Commissioner for Information and Communication Kingsley Fanwo said it was to allow religious bodies to have their normal worship, but call for caution. Akwa Ibom states, also known as Akwa Ibom states, and Bayelsa states also lifted the ban on movement for Easter. You know, that of Akwa Ibom states, they can never fail because their name, Akwa Ibom states, the name coined out from God's name. So I beg of you to celebrate it with your own IQ. Avoid gathering. Also follow self-distancing. You must to practice distancing, distance yourself from one another. Even in that very margin that are given 50, it must follow the concept. They must have hand sanitizers, and they must also follow distance, self-distancing. You must distance yourself and avoid shaking of hands even during the Easter celebration. Then also, to keep us moving forward, do well to subscribe to our channel. God will bless you as you do so. Just try. I know everything is just boring. Just try to make yourself happy. Avoid boringsomeness. Then just make yourself to be happy with your family. Just make sure everybody is okay. Please share our video. Also comment on our video. Also subscribe to our channel for our new